Hello, my very most beautiful Pisces. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your August weekly reading. This is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. You guys can also follow me over on Patreon now. I do additional readings over there. Spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And there's a link for that in the description box below as well. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Pisces, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Pisces energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. Alright, we got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are choosing not to respond to something is what this feels like to me. It could also be a message not being received. So I don't know if you have somebody blocked or if you've changed a number. It could be something like that here. But let's get into this a little bit further and then we'll figure it out. Got the Hangman in the reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Temperance in the reverse. It does kind of feel like a little bit of a torn energy, but I do feel like ultimately you guys are just choosing either to not respond or to just, you could have somebody blocked here. I feel like you guys are trying to release somebody, even if it is a little bit difficult to do. There's somebody here that... there's a part of you that does want to reconnect with them. There's a part of you that does miss this person. There's a part of you that does love this person. I do feel like there's some fears and anxiety surrounding letting this person back in again, though. Because there's a part of you with this Temperance in the reverse that's like you don't think anything has really changed. And you don't see anything changing. I do feel like this is somebody that you have dealt with for a while. Like things have been drawn out for quite some time. And it's like, that nothing is really different. So it's like going to just keep repeating itself. Then you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse for how you see them. The Ten of Swords in the reverse is a card of, when it's in the reverse, that talks about something being drug out a lot longer than it should be. And the Nine of Wands in the heart space, you don't trust them. You don't trust the situation. So it's like whatever goes on with this person, it's like it always ends up back in the same place, and it's just something that you don't have the heart to open up to. So even though there's a part of you that does miss them and does want to reconnect with them, it's like I can't. That's the energy. I just can't. I have to release this. I have to let this go. So the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like, especially the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse right under it. Eight of Wands in the reverse, my goodness. Yeah, so, and the Page of Wands can be being on the receiving end of a message. So I feel like somebody's trying to message you or talk to you here. And the Fool card in the reverse, you have a lot of anxieties around how to respond to this, what to do. The Death card in the reverse, somebody's having a resistance to the change. This person, it's hard to be without this person, especially if this is something you guys have been dealing with for a while. There could be a little bit of a codependent thing here. We got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, so definitely try not to communicate with them. You feel like that's what's best, because like as soon as you guys start talking, they find their way back in. So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, not really wanting to commit to this or invest any more time, effort, energy into something. So I feel like a lot of you guys are either just not responding or blocking this person so that you're not receiving it in general. So let's get another deck. We're going to take a look at their energy towards you. Show me the person that Pisces is dealing with. What is their energy towards Pisces? Show me the person that Pisces is dealing with. What is their energy towards Pisces, please? Yeah, the World in the reverse would talk about like Seven of Wands in the reverse, they could want you to lower their defenses when it comes to them. I do feel like this person has their own doubts and stuff when it comes to the connection. And in some ways, I feel like you guys have a similar energy, as in you kind of both know that it's not something that's good for you guys, or that it just doesn't work for whatever reason, even if it is because of their actions. You know, they know that, but yet they still have a hard time staying away from you. It's like you guys both have a very hard time keeping yourselves away from one another. You got the eight. They have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, mentally conflicted, stuck in their own head. The Queen of Wands. I feel like you guys have a very strong physical chemistry as well, and I feel like sometimes they use that as a way back in, right? You know, the physical connection that you guys have. So it's like, well, let's just be, you know, let's just be friends, or let's just be friends with benefits. Let's just do this, you know, and it always ends up jumbling things up is kind of what it feels like. So we do have the Ace of Wands here in their headspace. So they definitely, that's more that physical energy, right? They're missing that aspect a lot. And I don't think it's just for the sex. I mean, I want to say that I do feel like it's because of the way that you guys are intimate together. It is unlike anything else. Okay, so it's not just the sex, but it's the way that you guys are together, right? The connection that you guys share when you're like that. Then you have the Eight of Cups here in the heart space. So they feel that you're walking away from them. Okay, and I do feel like there's a part of them that knows it's probably what's best, but they just have a hard time with it. The Ace of Wands can also just be, you know, wanting to spark things back up again, and they could feel you pulling away, and that could trigger them to want to pull you even closer. They have the Page of Swords here for how they see you. So I do feel like they're trying to figure things out, and they want to communicate with you. I feel like they also could be having eyes on you, so they could be trying to check on your social medias or stuff like that, especially if you guys have them blocked. If you have them blocked, it is not beyond them to find a way to look anyway, so just keep that in mind. The Ace of Pentacles here for their true intentions, so that, you know, two aces definitely wanting to spark things back up with you on some level at least. They have the Strength card in the reverse, having a hard time keeping away from you. Like I said, this is something that you guys both seem to be experiencing. You guys both seem to be having a hard time keeping away from one another. Let's clarify a little bit here. Their energy seems very clear to me, but tell me about this Hangman energy for Pisces, please. What is this Hangman energy here for Pisces? Got in this deck, it's the High Priest, but it's the Hierophant. The High Priest and the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse. This person could have a hard time committing. For some of you guys, they could be non-committal. And that could be one of the reasons why you're not getting what you feel like you want or deserve out of the connection. The Six of Swords, so you feel like it's best for you just to move forward. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. The Empress. You still are very attracted to this person. There's a part of you in your heart space that really does want this with this person. It's just, you know that you're not going to get it, because it always kind of ends up in the same place. Tell me about this Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Ten of Wands. It's becoming too much for you. It's just becoming too much. It's too hard for you. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Temperance card. You've done this before. You've tried to be patient. And I feel like that's why you guys come back together, and you've given them chances to, you know, to give you what you need in the connection. And some of you guys, that is commitment. This person could have a hard time with, you know, committing or moving things forward. And, you know, you've been patient with them, but I think the kind of patience has run out here, because it's just becoming too much for you. Ten of Wands is too hard on you. Tell me about this Temperance in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse. So, and there's something about it that doesn't make you feel the best about yourself when you're dealing with this situation. With the High Priestess showing up in the reverse, because that is your energy, Pisces, I feel like it doesn't make you, you know, it doesn't make you feel the best about yourself, as well as it's become very clear to you that it doesn't matter how long you wait or how much patience you have, it always kind of ends up in the same place. So I feel like that's why you guys are choosing to, you know, try not to respond. And it may be very difficult for you. You guys may be like, oh my God, not texting this person or not responding back to them or blocking them. You know, so it's the hardest thing that you've done, but I think you guys are doing it because you know that it's what's best for you. So we are going to grab another deck. We're going to take a look at what the biggest challenge is in this situation for you. We are going to look at what you don't see coming and then some advice for you. So what is the biggest challenge in this situation for Pisces, please? What is the biggest challenge in this situation for Pisces? Get the Two of Swords in the reverse. And the Devil in the reverse. Yeah, making the decision to kind of break that connection, that tie, because you guys do, with the devil, you could feel very attached to this person, very connected to this person. I mean, like I said, a little bit of that codependent energy, and just feel very connected. So it's like breaking the chains that keep you together, making a decision to enough is enough here. You know, that is your biggest challenge, because you definitely feel a pull towards them. Let's see what this is. The Hangman in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, and not communicating with them. You could feel like you're dealing with this all alone now, especially because some of you guys could feel like this is your best friend, or you guys just have a very close connection. So you're feeling like you're having to, you know, do something that's very difficult and do it all by yourself as you release them. And, you know, it's hard. It's not easy. I'm very proud of you guys, though, for doing what's best for you, even though it isn't easy, to not giving into that kind of temptation energy, to recognize where something isn't what's best for you or it's hurting you. So I'm very proud of you guys. I know it's not an easy thing to do, and I'm going to be keeping you guys in my prayers, okay? So let's see. What doesn't Pisces see coming? Got the Six of Cups in the reverse. Try not to, try not to get stuck too much in the past. Try not to spend too much time on memory lane. That's what they call it, like take a stroll down memory lane. You got to take a quick stroll, get off of it. You can't post up there with your beer koozie and watch Netflix there, because the longer that you get there, the harder it is to kind of come back out. So, you know, we got to be the bouncer of our own minds. When thoughts of this person in the past come in, you're like, chuck it out, bounce it out. And you don't have to do that forever. You know, sometimes we do have to let that stuff come out and release it. We just can't, have it be running rampant in our head all day. It cannot buy property up in our head, okay? You got the King of Cups here, because you do love this person. Some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio. You got a lot of Scorpio energy here. You got a lot of different energy. You got Taurus. Yep, more Pisces energy. You got Leo, Sagittarius. You got Sagittarius here a couple times. You got Taurus here a couple times. Gemini as well. Those are the ones that are really sticking out to me. What advice do we have? Got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So for what that is, what it is that you don't see coming is, I think that if you guys spend too much time in the memory lane, it can really make this even more difficult for you, harder than you expected it to be. So please watch for that. And yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is the advice to you. So try not to focus on this. You got to try to put that energy towards something else. Focus on something else for a while. Get the Page of Swords in reverse, and try not to be checking up on them, as in, like, don't be checking on their social media, watching their story. That stuff is just going to make it it's going to keep you in that energy. It's going to make it very difficult for you to move forward. But that is what I'm seeing for you guys. So if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.